the Karma SLS Compact. Alright guys, so we've got the Karma SLS out right here, and pretty cool air gun because it works in both semi-auto and single shot. We've got a side lever right here on this side, and we also have a switch right here on this side. So if we pull this out, it's normally in like that, you pull it out like that, that frees up the bolt so that now the bolt is working independently from the side lever. So the bolt can come back, as you see, just right here like that, each time that the gun is shot to cycle and load the next pellet. Now if we click this in, what happens is that the bolt comes back each time the side lever is cycled. So you are able to switch this guy back and forth from semi-auto to single shot using that side lever. So basically it works like this. I'll show you guys how it actually works without just talking about it. Cool thing is we've got a little locking switch right here. So you just click that up to lock, and now the bolt stays open. Makes it nice and easy to get your mag loaded up. Pop your mag in like that. Release it. So we'll start off here in a single shot, rip a few shots out. All right, so that is single shot side lever action. Now, to get the semi-auto action sort of activated or going, we're going to actually cock this one more time so that we've got the action cocked and ready to go. And then we're going to take this, click it out, just nice and easy like that. Now we're ready to rip this semi-auto. There you have it, guys. Really fun little air gun, very accurate, and semi and single action. Pretty dang cool and unique. All right. Well, I think this Yokozuna is the most accurate on this one, at least out of these three that we tested today. So that is interesting to see. It's at least as accurate, or just right, right as accurate as the gun was just by itself. So cool. All right, so here's our 75-yard results with our moderator test. And what I know for sure is that this was the group we shot first right there, just the gun itself, and this is the group we shot last with the Yokozuna. So that's the one we stuck with right there, the Yokozuna. We tried the included moderator, I believe, right there that came with the caliber gun. That one didn't do too good. And we tried a couple of 0dB moderators, and those actually did pretty well. But I think the winner today is the Yokozuna. Did I screw something up? I think I might have screwed something up. There. Alright, 7 shots semi-auto. Just because that one shot went low. I don't know if that was me or what, but there you have it, guys. So then we came out here to 100 yards and shot a couple of groups. The group down here is our semi-auto group, and aside from that shot there, I'm not sure what happened, if that was me or the gun, but something went wrong. But other than that, the semi-auto group stacked up really nicely right there. I mean, for 22 cal semi-auto, 100 yards, that's just as good as any semi-auto rimfire is going to do. And then we have our group with the side lever there, and that is pretty dang awesome. That's an inch group right there, guys, at 100 yards. So this gun is definitely a shooter. It is very adjustable. So we've got a regulator adjustment down here. Can't really see because we've got my tripod mount in the way, but we've got our regulator adjustment right there. Bottle pressure, regulator pressure gauge. We've got a transfer port adjustment right there. We also have easily accessible hammer spring adjustment. So there's an indicator right there with a little gauge, shows you kind of where you're at on your hammer spring tension, and then you adjust it with an Allen key right there in the back of the gun. So super easy to make any and all adjustments to this guy if you're into, you know, tuning and getting the air gun just set for just how you want. Well, it's easy to do that with this guy. The safety is in kind of an awkward spot just because it's up here and it's tucked in behind this little sort of recessed spot right here. So you kind of really have to be very intentional to find it and engage or disengage the safety there. The trigger is really cool looking and very comfortable, but my one complaint would be is that it is sort of stiff. And it doesn't seem to be really an adjustable trigger, at least not without completely taking the thing apart. There's no external adjustability from what I can find on the trigger. And it is just a little stiff, but that's sort of par for the course with a lot of these semi-auto air guns. The triggers can be a little stiff. So let's get going here with a couple of shots at 75 yards using each of these slugs and see if it likes the 217s or the 218s or if it likes any of them at all. Here we go. Well, those were the 217s, and it did not do excellent with those. So looking at the specs on this rifle, you know, you look at the twist rate and you can see that it does advertise a twist rate of like 17.1 or 17.2 to 1, something like that. So it has a pretty tight twist rate, in other words, and that tells me that it should, in theory, be able to shoot slugs because it doesn't have a pellet specific twist rate. But so far I've gotten really good accuracy out of pellets, but not necessarily with slugs. And I have tried adjusting the power settings and everything on it, and still just haven't gotten amazing results with the slugs, which is just interesting. Interesting. So, but these will be the first 218s that I've tried so far. So we'll try a few shots in single action, and then I will show you guys how the semi-auto action works with a couple of shots after that. So first up, single action. All right, so 5 shots there, or 6 shots actually, in single action. Now to get the double action going, I'm gonna have to go ahead and cock it one time. Make sure that you've got your cocking lever clicked down all the way good and tight on this side, and then pull that little lever out, just one click out, and now it's gonna operate in semi-auto. So we'll do the next 6 shots here. Just go ahead and semi-auto. Here we go. Accuracy wasn't bad on the semi-auto slug shooting there. 75 yards, and we stacked up 4 of them, I think. Yeah, 4 of them stacked up right there, and then 5 and 6 were not far off of the group. So there you have it, guys. That's how you operate the Karma SLS in semi-auto or single action. And that's how it shoots with some slugs. We've got the 23 grain H&N slugs, 218 and 217s out here this morning. All right, so here's the slug groups for us. We had the 217s right there, 218s right here. So I did 2 groups with the 218s. We shot this group right here in single shot using the side lever, and we shot this group over here with the semi-auto. 6 shots apiece on both of these groups, and this one we actually ended up with 4 shots stacking up there, just right there, nice and pretty for us. So 75 yards, not the best. I mean, you can get better with pellets, but this thing will shoot slugs, and probably there might even be a better slug for it. But that's what we got this morning with the H&N 23 grains with some 217s and some 218s. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, checking out this brand new airgun from Karma SLS. 22 caliber. They're going to have this in both the compact version, like what you see here today, and the standard version, which is a little bit longer. So I'm excited to test that guy out. And all the way up from 22 cal up to 35 cal will be available in this configuration right here. So today we're checking out the 22, but if you want more power, hold on, I'll be reviewing the 35 here pretty soon. So, but that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like this one, check out one of the other couple of videos I've got up on screen right now. We can hang out some more, or you can help me out and help us out making more cool videos like this one today by checking those sponsor links down there, buying some stuff, and that way we can make more cool videos like this one for you guys. Until next time, shoot straight, stay free. I love y'all.